Where the green man at?
Yeah, where green man at? Anyways, no beef, no disrespect. We ain't ripping you guys off for nothing, anything. Anyways, but yeah, the goaltending. Craig Anderson. If they can re-sign Craig Anderson,
that would be a big void filled.
I think you know they have a good goaltender then to fucking sit there and maybe train the guy that's in the A or something, you know, next season or whoever they want to fucking bring in, you know. Yeah. Maybe they can call him Patrick O'Leam again.
This Carlson kid coming up as a defenseman too. He did pretty good. Was thrown in a tough situation this year though. They fire sailed everyone come end of February and he was forced to play a lot of hard games, a lot of minutes, and
again though, they played their better hockey when everybody was gone, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, yeah, you're gonna like Carlson, you know. Again, his name pops up a lot on the list. He was second. He was second in team scoring with 45 points, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's pretty good. And he's a defenseman, isn't he?
Yeah.
13 fucking goals.
And 5th for scoring.
32 assists.
4th for scoring.
You know, and he was second on the team in points, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
a defenseman in his first full season.
He's a defenseman, yeah, but second on team, only behind Spezza and ahead of Foligno. You know, and
that is a telling sign right there.
That is a telling sign. You know, you got Carlson, Foligno, and McCulloch behind Spezza and ahead of Alfredson. You know, these are the two guys that you're basing your team around. Chris Phillips, you know, Jason Spezza, Daniel Alfredson, and when you get these other fucking players in there, you know, like that aren't filling in their role. You know, they brought in Philip Kuba. You know, it doesn't tell you here. It only says a minus fucking 26. But Philip Kuba only played 62 games. And he was a minus 26. That's disgusting, disturbing. You have to have a better fucking mind of who you want on your team, playing for your team. And again, it comes down to the GM.
Yep. Basically, odds, maybe coaching, whatever. But what this comes down to is a GM that cannot build a team. He should be gone.
Yep, they should have had him gone. I mean, a team that finished with 32 wins and 50 losses, because I'm sorry, I include OTLs as a loss, so, you know, fucking 32, 40, and 10, you know, 194 goals goals for, 250 goals against. Again, yeah, comes down to that goaltending.
Yep.
They need Craig Anderson. Yep. They have no fucking choice.
They have to sign him.
They have no choice, you know? Like, you know, yeah, you can't give it to the fucking, you can't give the starting role to the fucking goalie from Bingham or whatever, Bingham or whatever the fuck their AHL club is there. Yeah. You know, regardless if they just won the championship or not. That goalie didn't even play every game in those playoffs, man. He was fucking pulled a couple times Roberto Luongo-esque, right? Yeah. So, I mean, you can't fucking have your team rely on this kid.
No, it would be unfair to this kid, too.
It would. It would. It truly would.
Right from the start.
Yeah, it truly would. Or at least fucking set it back, you know, similar to like what the Penguins did to fucking, the Penguins did to Fleury there.
Or
you know?
what Montreal's done to Price.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, Montreal always expects their rookies to come in and fucking take them to the cup. I.e. fucking Waugh and fucking Dryden, right? So, but you know, I don't know, like next season, I really don't expect much out of Ottawa. You know, for Ottawa fans out there, all you Ottawa fans out there, I really do feel for you, and I hope you can stick by your team, okay? We're getting more teams in Canada. Don't give the NHL reason to take teams out, you know? Support your team.
Your teams, Canada.
Go to the games, you know, even if they're losing, because you know what? Honestly, I don't expect much out of them next season.
No, next year will be a rebuilding year.
I think 30 wins is fucking generous next year for them. You know, this is going to be something more, you know, they won't be as bad as the 1993 Ottawa Senators, but they're going to not be a great team, even with Anderson behind the pipes, you know. But maybe the season after next, or the season after that, you know, with strong fucking work, you know, this team can grow into be, you know, a very fucking prominent team where they were in the early fucking millennium, you know, in the early 2000s, you know.
Playoff drives.
Making playoff drives all the time, right? So, you know, I mean, they're winning their division, they're, you know, creating a disturbance in the league, you know, people always took Ottawa seriously, you know, and now it's just like, oh, it's Ottawa. Like, I'm sorry, I went to the Ottawa game. They had a 10-game losing streak, man. I think it might have even gone beyond that.
Yeah.
I went to the Senators game this year at the Saddle Dome. And the Flames, I believe they beat them 5-2 or something like that. But Ottawa just couldn't play worth shit. There was no heart in anybody. They all just seemed so dejected. And it was such a sad thing to see a team going through. And, you know, again, I could feel, 9-game losing streak fucking 2 years ago for the Flames, right? So it does that, and it deflates fans. But, last season, the Calgary didn't make the cup. Or didn't make the fucking playoffs. And I ended up going to more fucking games this season than I've ever gone in my, life combined. I'd gone to 4 games altogether in my life before that, right? And I went to 5 games this season because you got to support your team. Even if they're struggling, man. Look at Edmonton. I hate the fucking Edmonton. I hate fucking the Oilers.
Fuck the Oilers.
Fuck the Oilers. But you know what? Hey, whatever. All
fans are supporting them still. The team's staying there.
That's right. The fans are fucking strong. They're good for their team, man.
Yeah.
They are good for their team, man. I fucking, I gotta give Edmontonians a little more credit than, I used to give them because,
they're standing by their team.
They stand by their team. They fucking, they rush to their side when they needed it. They rushed to their side when they needed it. And there you are, right? But, there is a bright fucking future in Ottawa. Their AHL team won the fucking Calder Cup or whatever the hell that thing is.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Hard fought fucking series. You guys end up winning.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they're up against Hershey or something. I could be wrong about that. I didn't do my full homework into who they beat, but I know that they ended up winning it. And, I was quite surprised to find out that, to see where they were in the NHL, but to have their minor team do that.
So it isn't completely bleak, Ottawa. There's stuff in the air.
There is something that's coming up your way, and you are going to have...
You got a high draft pick this year.
That goalie, Robert Leonard, that's the one I was talking about, that we shouldn't throw into the fucking fire right away there, man. He played a good game, he played well, and, that Ryan Poltney kid or whatever, however you say that kid, Pottley. Pottley.
Yeah, Pottley.
Ryan Pottley?
Oh,
Patunley? I like that. Patunley. Yeah, we'll call you Toonley.
Like that kid.
Yeah, he did well. He led them in the regular season and in the playoffs. I think that kid, a center, should be ready to step up and fucking move into the NHL. Maybe he can challenge for, a second line role. Because who really is there to
challenge for
a second line role? I mean, Spetzel
this kid will be hungry when he comes in.
Oh yeah.
He wants to stay.
Everybody's going to want to stay. That's the one thing. Next season, Ottawa, you could possibly end up with something amazing, right? You look at Colorado 2 years ago.
Look,
they came into the year.
Team that they put together.
They came in. Everybody's like, "Oh, they're fucking done, son. They're fucking done. There's no way."
Craig Anderson went between the pipes.
Yeah, in Colorado, that's right. Craig Anderson in between the pipes. He had a young team in front of him, and fucking they shocked the world, man. They went into the playoffs. Yeah, they didn't make a run, but at least they made the playoffs and they made their season respectable. And in the end, that's what any hockey fan wants: is a respectable season. They want banners.
Yeah.
We want banners.
Banners is a banner.
That's right.
Western Conference or Stanley Cup.
Or Eastern Conference in Ottawa's case. So.
Yeah, okay, the Eastern Conference too.
But yeah, who knows? I think Ottawa. I really don't expect much, but they could be the surprise of the year next season.
They have the possibility to try and hyping them up. I'm giving them a year before they start making an impact again.
Fucking A. All right.
All good.
There you go, Sens fans. Keep it real. Fucking stick with your team.
Yeah. Don't let Canada take another team. We just got one. Keep yours.
Hey, and mark my words. Gary Bettman's little fucking schemey ass there. He was taking Canada out of the fucking picture, but you look at this shit now and the NHL's realizing what Canada means to the fucking hockey, because the NHL realizes that Canada is hockey. And like you said, man, 5 years, you're gonna see 2 more fucking teams, man. Quebec and some Southern Ontario team. So until that time, yo, I'm Timmy.
I'm Jimmy.
And
support your team.
Support your team, Ottawa, alright? Stick with them. You'll have something in the future.
Yeah.